to come forward. Turkey playing that back three, or that back five, but it allows the two full-backs to act as wing-backs and one of the centre-backs to drop into midfield. Long ball forward is headed away by Kabasi. He was waved up by the referee. Now he's holding his head. It was a clash of heads. This time it was Yilmaz, the man who plies his trade in Galatasaray, who caught the young Spanish centre-back. It's a clash of heads no more. Moments ago, Yazabal running through on goal, had the opportunity to get a second, and selfishly tried to lay the ball back to Pina not once but twice. First one didn't quite get through to him, the second effort was blocked. Spain really could and should have been 2 goals up. Here's Laporte. Spain getting the ball around nicely, first time layoff back by Olmo. Here's Laporte again. Nice switch of play out towards Llorente, who chests the ball down on the halfway line. Nice running ahead of him by Marino. He then just took his eye off the ball and allowed Yilmaz to nick it off his toes. And Yilmaz has managed to win the throw-in as well. Still some fight in this Turkish side. Not just playing for pride. Vincenzo Montella said they wanted to continue their winning away form. Here's Marino to Alex Garcia. Now Llorente. Pina back to Garcia. Now Kabasi. Spain enjoying almost exclusivity of the ball. And forward to Marino, first time layoff back towards Kabasi. But it goes to Llorente, who's further forward ahead of Pina. Has to play the ball back. More organised this time from Turkey, but they can't get near the ball. Spain happy to go all the way back to their goalkeeper. And then they'll find where the space is and play the ball. Kabasi will carry it forwards. Once again, Turkey retreats. It's a loose touch initially from Ruiz, but he's able to have the wherewithal to get back into possession and keep it going for his side. Laporte. He's got Cucurella on the outside. Doesn't quite go as far as him. Yazabal instead has dropped deep. Here is Yazabal. Cucurella's made the run on behind the fullback. This just forces Yazabal to check his run. Little passes between him and Cucurella. And now it's Alex Garcia. Laporte to Pino. Pino, lovely little ball through. And here's a shot from Olmo. Tips over the top. Almost a second for Olmo. And that was a good save by Bayindir. That was going underneath the bar. It's Pino who spotted him. With a lovely little reverse pass, but the touch from Olmo just flicked the ball with the back of his heel. Turned on a sixpence and launched a left-footed strike that was thundering off the underside of the bar. And it required the strong hand from Bayindir to keep the score at 1. Alex Garcia to take this second Spanish corner. The arm signal goes up and then out far to the left before he whips it in under the keeper, headed away. Then flicked away, and then a shot comes in. Oh, what a save from Bayindir. Olmo again denied. Bayindir with a second spectacular save, and this one was even better than the first. Olmo watched the ball drop and hit it flush on the full volley and just swiped across the ball with power and swerve. Once again, it was probably going in under the bar and it needed a strong arm from Bayindir. Spain take the corner quickly. Back it goes to Ruiz. Here's Llorente. Spain just being forced back towards the edge of their own half, and then they've managed to look for that space in behind. Cucurella made a really clever run. Ruiz almost found him. Important foot in by Kvetchi. Cucurella takes the throw in quickly. Back forwards from Ruiz, who lifts his hand up as he played the ball straight out of play. But unlike him, what a moment a couple of moments ago from Dani Olmo. It would have been some goal. The ball was headed away from the penalty spot, just dropped to him about 20 yards from goal. And he hit the ball as clean as you like, just to cut across the ball. Pace, power, dip, swerve, you name it, it had it. And it was equally matched by the Turkish shot stopper Altay Bayindir of Manchester United. And he single-handedly, twice in a couple of minutes, kept Dani Olmo and Spain at bay as they look to get a second here. Ball down on the outside. Here is Llorente looking to take on his man, and he's been brought down. Yilmaz just too physical, and with 14 minutes of the half to go, Turkey somehow still just a goal down. They've got a free kick to defend in a promising position in line with the edge of the 18-yard box, just 4 or 5 yards closer to the byline over on that far side. Cucurella and Yarzabal stand around the penalty spot. Marino's gone to join them. Gabasi standing just a few yards further back as Spain committing bodies forwards. Konko and Kadioglu are a two-man wall to prevent this latest ball going into the box. There's 3 players working on the edge as well for Spain, including Dani Olmo, as the ball is whipped in towards the corner of the 6-yard box. It's easily headed away. Llorente picks it up. Chance maybe to launch a long ball into the area. It's a diagonal that's chested down well. Laporte tries to flick it on. Really good defending in the middle from Koklu. And now it's back with Demiral. Chance for Özkan to turn. Now Kadioglu on the left-hand side. Just looks for that switch of play. Doesn't get enough on it. Ruiz can chest it back. Llorente. Back it goes under pressure to Gabasi. Now Simon to Laporte. Turkey trying to press here, but Spain just working it from right to left, and eventually it's well won and helped into the box. Turkey with a chance to strike from distance, and it's the first shot on target. Volkan Koklu equally matched by Bayindir. It was really good initially. Soyuncu saw the pass was coming up down the line towards Dani Olmo, picked his pocket. The ball fell kindly to the Turkish midfielder. Besiktas man hit the strike true, but it's straight into the arms of the goalkeeper, who was well positioned. It's the first shot Turkey have had, compared to Spain's 8 in the opening 35 minutes of this one. Llorente's got it behind his man here, but Yilmaz just does well enough to get back and thwart his run. He's forced to play the ball. It's worked all the way back to Laporte. Now Gabasi being encouraged forwards. Plays it infield short to Garcia. Now helped out to the left-hand side with Dani Olmo. The always dangerous looking Dani Olmo. He's already scored, and 2 really well saved by Bayindir. Spain look to increase their lead before the break. Garcia to Laporte. Turkey had an organised shape, but they've just allowed a bit of space on the left for Olmo. It's a bit too compact. Ruiz. Infield to Laporte. Everybody barring Unai Simon inside the Turkish half. Cucurella back to Laporte. Short pass